What was I saying? What was I saying?
I'm trying to remember. But we were speaking about
The 2020s.
oh yeah, even
Oh,
us
yeah.
now. Thank you
Yeah.
for listening. They're at the back.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Hlubi and this is another episode of Hlubi's Corner. So in today's episode, I have Nondu, Nondu, and we're just here for a young chat about what we would tell our younger selves. We're both 25.
Yeah.
We're sure.
Going for 26.
Guys, I'm 25. I'm 25 plus
Yeah.
1 this year. Next year, I'll be 25 plus 2.
Wow,
And that's what we're going to be.
Wow.
That's just the age. You're 25 now up until I change things. But for now, I'm 25 plus a year later on this year. But we're both 25. And I thought we should just have this young chat, man. We both went to high school together. She did physics. I did accounting. The accounting stream, physics stream. And we
Didn't
both
you
went
do
to
business science?
You said high school only.
Oh.
As in, like, you did physics and life science.
But
I
we
did
both
accounting.
did accounting. Like,
Yeah, but I did accounting, business
but we
science,
both
wada
did
wada.
accounting.
I did commerce, you did physics.
Yeah. Okay, all right.
And
Science. Well,
science,
rather,
yes,
yeah,
yes.
rather.
And then the way she looked at me as if I was lying about what I studied. Imagine. And then we both went to UKZN. I studied business science, majoring in finance, and you studied?
I studied BSc in Applied Mathematics and Physics.
Did you hear that?
Did you hear that? I'm joking.
Yeah. Basically, we're 25. There are a lot of things that we haven't figured out, but at this age, I think the halfway mark in our 20s, it's really nice to reflect and look back. And I thought we could potentially have a chat about what we wish we knew in our younger selves or in our younger years. What do you wish? Or what would you tell? What was the question? What would you tell your younger self? Or what do you wish you knew back then? Yeah.
So do I start?
Yeah, you
Or
can
do
start. You
The
can
host
start.
is a start.
I think from now,
Yeah.
I think I tell myself to relax.
Hey, chill.
To be
Relax.
relax and don't take yourself too seriously. I tried very hard in high school, especially not to take myself seriously.
Yeah.
I'm always laughing, I'm always cracking jokes, but I think in my alone times, I think I was very hard on myself as a child, and I stressed or worried about a lot of things. And I think as Christians, it's even more interesting when we have conversations like that, because the Bible says we shouldn't be anxious about anything. But I was a very anxious child, and I worried a lot about a lot of things. I think the one thing I would tell myself is to relax.
Relaxa.
Relax,
Calm
Hlubi.
down.
Relax. Everything is
Yeah.
gonna fall into place the way that it
Yeah,
should.
that's true.
God orders our steps.
That's so true. Yeah.
And I think that's the one thing I would tell myself. So we can just go back and forth.
Yeah, I
forward,
can
but like from
see.
now, it's the relaxing.
Yeah, no, I think I can also agree, like, with most of the things you're saying, because I think when we were younger, unfortunately or fortunately, I think it was in God's plan, like, because I think especially for a young child who's not saved back then, right? So back then, okay, vele, we all go to church, when you go to Sunday school, but sometimes, like, because you're a child, it's understandable. You do not know like Jesus personally, I think. So I think that was, but I think it was in God's plan, even the time, because I think I got saved later on, like in high school.
What grade were you in?
I remember I was in grade 9, transitioning into grade 10. So later on, I think in grade
2011, I got
I
saved.
can't remember.
Yeah, I got saved in 2012. So the following year, 2012. Because I think we were in
grade 10 in 2012. We were in grade 10 in 2012.
Yeah, so it was 2012, the 24th of June. I'll never forget that
You'll never
day.
forget it.
I will never forget that day.
Your anniversary.
I will never forget that day. I'll
That is
never
so
forget.
nice,
Yeah.
Yeah, so like I feel like it was in God's plan because as Hlubi said, like when you're a child sometimes you worry about a lot of things. That's why, Shem, I really feel for people who are younger now, who are still trying to like understand life and even so trying to understand yourself. It can be really hard, like trying to understand yourself because you know that no one else, the only thing I notice is that sometimes when you're young, you think like you're the only person going through that, and
Yes.
that is so not true.
Yeah.
Like that's one thing
Yeah.
I would love, like even for someone younger to know that it's okay. Literally, you're not like it's not taking away from I think the situation or the seriousness of it or the depth of it, but every situation that you get in, I feel like you're not alone. There's someone else in the world, probably in the same age group as you, who's going through exactly the same thing that you're going through. So don't take whatever you're going through as, oh my gosh, I'm alone, because I think that's some lie that we sometimes tell ourselves, or our brains can because it's very hard even to speak about your, like what you're going through. Like say someone you being bullied in school, it's tough for a child to go home and tell their parents to stop bullying.
You
You see, so you just think that you're the only person
One,
going through that, but
yes.
that is definitely not true. So I think that's the one thing I would say to my younger self, like it's okay to have those challenges or to go through those things, because it doesn't mean that there's something wrong, like there's something wrong with your life or anything like that. It's absolutely normal. Unfortunately, sometimes you get to learn about those things later on in life. But when you're younger, I think that's the one thing I would say to myself, like I don't know. You see, now I'm losing words. But yeah, you're not alone. Truly, you're not alone. Like even what you go through, you are not alone.
That's what you would tell your younger self, which you are not alone.
Like because we get afraid to speak, especially when you're younger. You are afraid to speak about what you're going through. Like as an example I made about bullying, it's because you think maybe there's something wrong with me. Maybe I'm the only person going through this thing. So it makes it difficult for you to voice that out. But you literally are not. And I feel like it makes it much better, because I remember even in high school, Shane, I remember something was bothering, I can't remember what, but something was bothering me. And this one time I don't know whether, did I break down? No, I didn't break down. But I think
at
in
school.
class, like,
Okay, yeah.
but the whole class had already left. But I think the teacher noticed that maybe like I'm okay, I'm like feeling sad. And luckily the teacher was amazing. She was a Christian teacher, so she actually prayed for me. And after that, it was like it was the relief of knowing what you're feeling is just it's validated. It's not just tossed aside. So what you're feeling is not just what I'm feeling, and like it doesn't matter. Like someone else can understand what you're going through. So you, like in those instances, I can say you are not alone. Like there is help out there. Like there are people you can talk to, even like your parents. I know it may not be easy, but even your mother, even if you don't tell your mother like the exact situation, you can just in passing, just tell, like even in subtleness, you can even in subtleness tell your parents about it. And like I think it also helps just like sort of speaking it out and not bottling it up, because that's the problem. Yeah,
that's actually what I was gonna say now as my second point of what I would tell my younger self is to speak. I think for a long time as a child I bottled up a lot of things. I would pray about especially once I got saved. I found comfort in venting to Jesus. Basically, I just go to him with my
Yeah.
stuff instead of speaking to someone. And at times, yes, praying and speaking to God is very important, but I think also having conversations with people who care about us or who love us is important, because you get reassurance at times, and you get also advice or a different perspective on whatever it is that you're going through. And I think as a child, I didn't know how to do that, and if I could go back, I would tell myself to speak up, man, and to trust in the people that God has placed in my life, because they are there for those type of things, for counsel, for advice, and sometimes just to lend a listening ear. Yeah,
Because
I'll tell myself to speak.
yeah. I think, and I think also having gone through those situations when I was younger, I think it made it made me realize, even as I'm older now, I can have almost that compassion towards someone who's younger, because you also know the experiences that you went through, and probably they're going through the same things, and they also still in that state of mind where like I was when I was younger. So even that, I think in a sense, it builds that sort of compassion in.
What was I saying? What was I saying?
I'm trying to remember, but we were speaking about
The 2022
oh yeah, even
Oh,
us
yeah.
in our thank you
Yeah.
for listening there at the back.
Over to us, even now in our big age of 25, there are struggles that we will face or have to walk through. Even now at this age, yes, the challenges we were facing, or the things that are going on in our minds as teenagers, is obviously different from the things that we are worrying about now. The concerns we have,
That's true.
the things that are bringing us anxiety at this point in our lives is different from when we were teenagers. But I think the biggest thing for me, I think it would be to relax, trust God, relax. And when I say relax, I'm not saying relax, as in like trust, which like God's got you.
Yeah, but it's I wouldn't say unfortunate, but like that's also another thing. Like as I said, sometimes when you're younger, you don't know the depth of like knowing ukuthi ena God is for you, like
Sure.
you can rely on him. Like that's why
And
I
that
think
when things happen, they aren't happening against us, they're happening for us.
for you,
Yes.
that's why now I can look back and say, Yazi, actually, those
all
things,
just-
although it was Pella, not everything was fun, right?
Yes.
But like I can see ukuthi those things actually
for your
had a
good.
positive effect on me in the future, because I can say I went through maybe some sort of things like in my younger years, like you learn from, I think you learn from, I think every one of us learns from what we go through. I don't think anything is just there
Just in jail.
to kick you down or anything, as much as it may seem like it at the time, and like unfortunately, but it does come to help you in the future. Yeah, it does. It really does.
Is there anything else that you wish you knew in your younger years, or something that you would tell your younger self?
What would I tell? Ish. What would I tell? Like, I think it's just a thing about, like as I mentioned, like trusting to talk to someone, or even if you don't say it straight, so and so is doing this or bullying you or something. Even if you don't say it directly, but you can even sort of say it indirectly to your parents, or learn there, or ask, Ma, what do I do in the situation if there's someone in class who's like this? I think that would help you a lot, because even your parents would start to wonder, "Hey, but why is Hlubi asking me this question?"
Yeah.
You see, even though I've not said it
direct, and they never know what's
you
actually
never
happening
know,
on our
you
day-to-day lives at school
No,
and stuff.
because,
And we also don't want to burden them with those type of
you
things
see,
as well.
because you think it's only happening to you,
Hey.
maybe you the problem, things like that. But yeah, it's a normal thing, and I think you just need to know, like, just try to, not like just angazi bear it, like bear that burden, because it is a burden. But even finding like a parent or someone close to you, an aunt or whoever, just to say something, even if it's not direct, but talk to them about it. I'm sure it'll definitely lift off something from your shoulders.
It's even getting dark outside.
It's dark. It is dark in here.
Yeah.
Very dark.
And time
Out
is
here.
flying just like this. In the next few
Yeah.
years, we'll be sitting here recording a video
talking
about our
about
30s.
talking about what would you say to your 20-year-old to yourself?
That's coming in
your
the next few
30s.
years. Oh, Jesus. Stress.
Aye.
But yeah,
Stress yourself.
is there anything else that you wanna?
No, I think that is for
Let me know down in the comments section below what you would tell your younger self. Time is flying, guys. Kanje. We're 25 now,
But we
and
don't need to worry, right? Remember?
Yeah, we don't have to
Jesus
worry.
has your back.
We don't
You
have
know,
to
now
worry.
you know, Guti.
Relax.
You cast all your burdens, right? You
Yes.
don't need to worry about
Yes,
anything. Yeah.
yes. So don't forget to like, to comment, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Share this video with your friends, with your mamas, your grannies, the dogs, and their friends. Just share the video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.